Now, KGUN-9 on your side first warning weather with meteorologist Aaron Brackett.
It was a rough day yesterday in St. David where a very small but very intense thunderstorm moved through. Gusting winds above severe levels, close to 60 miles per hour, knocking down some power poles and also producing some pretty sizable hail, about 3/4 inch. That's one of the reports that we got here, but still the damage continuing to be cleaned up throughout the day today. Those branches, as you see, down and water still standing as a reminder of the storm that blew through yesterday. We could get a lot more of that coming forward. Right now, though, our radar trend's actually going down just a little bit as we look at our first warning radar. You can see right along the border of Pima and Cochise County, a moderate storm. This will continue to drift off to the west only at about 5 miles per hour. These storms are really not moving today. We don't have those steering winds that usually push them along that we did a couple days ago. That will change too as we go forward in our forecast future. On a little bit of a broader view here, you can see most of the lightning off to the north approaching Pinal County on the eastern side, and any thunderstorms that were south of Tucson over Santa Cruz County, Sonoyta, that area, those are starting to fizzle out as well. Doesn't mean we're out of the woods yet, but our rain chances will stay relatively low as we go forward into the evening hours tonight. It's 100 degrees out there. You do see some of those clouds that have spilled over from the thunderstorms. Those still remain over the Tucson metro right now. And as we look at the stats, you see the pressure relatively low, 29.7 inches of mercury, and a light wind out of the west-northwest. That's coming in at 9 miles per hour over at the airport. So here's temperatures across the area. It is sizzling off to the north despite the moisture. 108 in Phoenix, 106 in Casa Grande, and a little bit of a rain-cooled temperature here from Sierra Vista. Even Douglas rain-cooled, 86 in Nogales. Some of those outflow boundaries can actually cool your temperatures down even if you don't get the sprinkles in your area. So here's what we're talking about going forward. A pretty substantial storm taking a very odd track. A retrograding low, that just means it goes an opposite direction here. Right now, centered over Oklahoma, right over OKC. Here's what's going to happen as we go forward in time toward the middle of the week. This thing is actually going to go the opposite direction. It's disconnected from the jet stream, and that's really going to bring in the moisture. It's going to give us thunderstorm chances that will last throughout the day and even into the evening. So here's what's going to happen. These are our bullet points. Thunderstorms continue not only throughout the daylight hours. Usually during monsoon, they fizzle as we lose that solar heating. Well, they could go all night long, and that spells a flooding potential. With all the moisture there and with the long duration of these storms, we're going to be watching out late tomorrow night, Tuesday morning, and then it'll start to fizzle off a little bit on Wednesday. You'll see those chances coming up, but already the National Weather Service putting out a flash flood watch. Graham, Greenlee, Cochise counties, it does creep into Santa Cruz and the high terrain of eastern Pima. Tucson is not in this yet, but this watch is for tomorrow night through Tuesday morning in anticipation of those rains. So here's what FUTURECAST does tonight. It takes the rain out of the area, and then as we go through your Monday, slowly our rain chances creeping into the area as we go forward in time. We'll see those rain chances really ramp up, just 20% for tomorrow, but then tomorrow night, look at this. We really start to creep things up to 60% rain chance right along the New Mexico border there. So for tonight, muggy, mild, becoming partly cloudy later on, only down to 80 degrees. What a warm night we're going to have as we look toward tomorrow. 101, mostly sunny skies early. The storms will move in a little bit later, and they could continue as we go throughout the next couple days, even overnight. So we're going to see early highs of 91 in Sierra Vista, 94 in Wilcox, still warm up to the north. We go to 85 in Bisbee, mid-90s for you in Douglas, and just shy of 100 in Oro Valley. Now, a pretty important 7-day forecast as we see those storms really ramping up. I took our rain chances high, 40% late tomorrow, then 80% on Tuesday. Fairly confident this is going to happen, that we're going to see these widespread showers. Flooding will be an issue, possibly an issue. And look at the temperatures really taking a downturn. Then we'll finally see these thunderstorm potentials start to tick down each and every day as we head toward the weekend. But the temperatures, they're going to stay pretty mild, even though it's going to feel so muggy out. It'll be a nice relief from these 100s.
Yeah, so it'll rain maybe somewhere, right?
Oh, I'm thinking.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. Thank you, Aaron.
Well, the baseball players like those kind of conditions. We've reached the All-Star break.